Germany, World War II. Nearly all the country is under the control of Hitler and the Nazis. Seeing that the war required Germany's full allegiance, Hitler devised several strategies to convince the people in his impeccable leadership. One method Hitler brilliantly mastered was that of propaganda. Nazi propaganda influenced all types of medias, including posters, newspapers, the radio, and even film.
Es ist ein wesentliches Charaktermerkmal des Juden, dass immer bestrebt ist, seine Abstammung zu verbergen, wenn sich unter Nichtjuden bewegt.
But what is propaganda? It can be defined as a form of communication that is aimed at influencing and controlling the attitude of a group of people through dissemination of carefully selected information and biased presentation of data. Next, I will examine several aspects of a German newsreel called the Deutsche Wochenschau and discuss why I believe it should be considered propaganda.
Hauptmann Akta vom Sprengkommando Berlin.
My first argument is that the film gives the impression that Germany is winning the war. Here it shows a man disarming an enemy bomb that didn't explode. In this clip, it shows numbers and numbers of tanks and smiling soldiers heading out to battle. Look, a disabled Soviet tank. Even the enemy's greatest weapons stand no chance. These videos try to influence the public by giving them false messages. They imply that Germans are easily dealing with war, that Germany's army is still strong, and that the Soviet forces are weak. However, towards the end of the war, most of the German population suffered with hunger, the lack of supplies, and destroyed homes. Germany was out of weapons and healthy soldiers. Germany was simply losing. Also, listen how the film uses energetic music and an enthusiastic speaker to set a positive mood.
Alarm in den Ruinen.
Now watch the same clip with different music.
Der Führer empfängt in seinem
My second
Hauptquartier
argument
den
is that the film
Reichsjugendführer
portrays that national pride still exists. This clip here is aimed towards young Germans. It is trying to convince them that every act of courage and loyalty will be rewarded. Also, look how the film shows footage of Germans shooting at the enemy, but never anyone shooting back. It fails to show any men who are killed or who have been injured. It only shows a clip of a man who is bandaged and returns to battle. Finally, the last scene of the film is most important. Here German soldiers are being awarded prestigious medals. The newsreel ends with the ideal faces of proud Germans and spiritual music. In conclusion, I believe this film is a fine example of Nazi propaganda. Throughout, its material is one-sided, showing only the positive side of war. The makers intended to promote a positive and hopeful attitude. However, they fail to reflect the true attitude felt by most Germans at the time. The film is also an attempt to encourage young soldiers and keep the public in line with Hitler's intentions. In all, I think it is now easy for anyone to quickly name this as propaganda.